Hello everybody, my name is Clavwave. I use market structure and Fibonacci to analyze the market, and today we're going to do a recap to see what's brought us up here. First off, we'll start off with that we're over all-time new highs, and to see what's brought us up here, let's hop into a 30-minute. So at this bottom here, we get a wick over, breaking structure on this big push down. We get a back test of the pocket and a confirmation push over these highs. So from there, we are going to draw a Fibonacci retracement. As you can see, we bought the 50 here. This did not make a new high, so this is just a weak low. We end up coming back, sweeping this low, and pushing up to targets. So here we can see that we hit target there, and we'll just, when we hit target, we draw our next traditional. So from the lowest point of the retracement to target, we don't end up retracing back to any of these levels, and instead we go to a second target on the first original fib. So here we see second target is hit. So when second target is hit without a second traditional retracement, we go into extensions. So from here, just our highest point of that extension, and we're just following this all the way up after that second target hit. So that's our highest point before our retracement. We end up buying the 38 of that extension. From there, we go and hit a target, the first target. When we hit the first target of an extension, we look to see if it's going to retrace back to us just dragging up this extension. It does not end up retracing back after the first target hit, and instead we go and hit second target. And as you can see, this stuff works really well. It's the current top of the market. So from there, because we've hit second target on this extension, we are going to watch an extension of an extension. So from that point, which is Monday, May 19th, we're just going to follow this fib up until we see a retracement. Maybe that's this point. Maybe we come down into this fib. If not, if we continue to make higher highs, we're just going to follow this fib up until we do. And eventually we will see. We will see a retracement. So let's look at market structure. It's important to analyze to try and catch trades off of strong lows. And structure breaks kind of give us the tip off for a possible turn. So from this large leg, for me, it's a structure break under here. And we just do this smaller and smaller time frames. So off this, that's my strong low. Off of this push, I have this as a strong low. So I would call this my larger time frame. This would be my medium time frame. And we're going to go even deeper into a smaller time frame, and we're going to look at this leg up. So we'll go into a smaller time frame to watch that. So we get, this is the leg I'm referring to. This low creates this new high. So this is my strong low off of this leg. They're tricky sometimes, and we really need a candle close underneath this low to really confirm that it's broken. 15-minute did close under, so it's possible that we have seen a structure break. This becomes a strong high. But are we just going to trade right into it? No. We're going to watch this leg up and see if we get a structure break of this leg up. If we get a structure break up into this strong high, possible strong high, we can look for a possible trade up into after the structure break. So let's look at the structure within that leg. We'll go to a 1 minute. So really it's just today's action. This low right here, I like It's really kind of made our new high. But I also like one more low, which is this low here. Again, we had a little bit of fakiness. We did not close a 1 minute underneath that low. They just wicked under. It trapped a bunch of guys there, and stopped out a bunch of guys there too. So let's look at the Fibonacci sequence today. Fibonacci trades overall the market. It also trades within the RTH action. Let's zoom down to a 15-second to really see the levels of how it traded today. So we're going to look at that RTH low and this high here. It's retraced back to a 50. We hit target. Because we hit target, we're going to look to see if it retraces back to the next traditional, which it ends up doing. So from here, we bought the 50, hit target. We would try to draw the next traditional, and it does not end up pulling back. Not even there and not there. Instead, we hit that second target as we were referring to earlier. So we're going to be looking at extensions. So here we can start drawing extensions. We don't end up pulling back. So what do? We just follow this all the way up until we do. And at this point, we pull back to the 50 and we end up hitting target. On extensions, when we hit that first target, we can just follow this up as long as we don't hit that second target. And we pulled back to the 38 with that little tricky fake structure break right there. From there, we almost hit target. Well, actually, we did just hit target. So super cool. We see a wick into that that target hit there. Just kind of confirms that this stuff works, guys. So that's what I have for today. Gonna be monitoring that structure. We would, in this overnight action, we can follow this extension up. If we don't pull back to that extension, we could possibly see that second target. Keeping in mind our strong highs is up there at this point. So that's what I have for today. I am live every day on this channel at 9 a.m. You guys can join me, please do. And I'm going to be making a few videos for you guys. I'm going to be delving deeper into my Fibonacci's. I'm going to be talking about the retracement levels, the targets, and the sequences of what to draw what fib. And as you guys saw today, this stuff is pretty on point. I'm also going to be making a video on structure to kind of catch, trades off of strong lows, strong highs, and anticipate turns. So that's what I have for today. Hope to see you guys. Please like and subscribe.